Hello there. Welcome back to Jurassic Unicast. It's James. I am live, and Steve isn't. Steve's normally the one that's live on a Tuesday. He's currently over on the gaming aisle playing Fortnite with Chris. There's a change. So I am going to continue my builds on Jurassic Evolution 3. My last one was this lovely McDonald's restaurant. As you can see here, the Alpine restaurant has been completed. Now we're going to continue with this theme, but we're going to move on to something slightly different. Well, we're going to continue with the Alpine theming, but today I'm going to go for I'm going to go for building a rip curl surfing, or what would normally be a surfing shop. It will be a ski shop. I need to try and build the logo as well, so that'll be my last resort. Let's get the shop built first. We're going to continue with the white buildings around the side. Front entrance is going to protrude out, not in. So let's get the buildings. Let's have a look at what we got here then. So I do want to continue with the glass kind of look, so I think they look good. So that's definitely the entrance that I like using. Okay, so that's down. That is what we're doing there. Okay, that's decision made. Let's see what colour that. Okay, let's change that to like a brown. And the glass. What happens to glass? Oh, we can change the glass. Okay, accept that. Done. Sweet. That's that bit done. That's the main entrance so far. Now, the awkward thing about this building is that it's not. I don't think it's a restaurant. What restaurant is this? Edit. I don't think it is a. I think it's a shop. Although it's got the same logo on the front, like as if it's restaurant, it's food. Let's have a look here. So the front needs to be like a wooden facade with some windows. So let's continue with. That was the look I went for last time. No, that was. No, we don't want. No, do we want that? Because the windows, once the windows are on it. Let's do the side walls, because the walls were white on the side. So we're going to continue that first. That's probably the easiest thing to do. That was the easy decision, that one. That is what I want. And I'll do that one. Do that there. And put a smaller piece in. I wonder if I can... There we go. Now, above the shop, there's like two... You've got this shop kind of like connects to what looks like another one, but I think I'm going to use it as one big long shop with loads of glass windows. So I think I can probably lay, if I put down a brown wall, and then puts in, I go to windows and doors. Do merchandise. Merchandise. Yeah, let's do that one. That can follow along. I can do 2 of those. But let me let's get this roof across first. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. I'll take that one. So let's advance move. Right, let's do that. I'll do in there. That's cool. I need to do windows and doors again. Single. Go. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I like it. That's looking good. Now we need to continue this later build the top part. The walls. No one on the live chat today. I feel quite saddened. And let's go for t-shirts. What could go across there? Probably another one of them, actually. Windows, tool. I want to do. There we go. go. Getting somewhere now. Okay, bring that down. There we go. There you go. Let me do another one. There we go. We've got our shop. So let's go to fonts. Let's have a look at building some things. Be a placeholder for now. Yep, we got our placeholder. Looks quite like the logo in a way. So what I'm going to do for the next level is this needs to finish the height of that. So about there. So I reckon one more floor. One more height of one more wall height. So I reckon that is about, yeah, that'd be alright. Because the roof won't be anywhere near as tall. Yeah, that's kind of, I think, would be going what I was going for. I reckon so. Yeah. Right, so this kind of needs to go across here. I need to finish off the back of the building as well. Let's go with, let's continue with the wood. I think we'll go, well, no, that doesn't connect up though. Annoys me. Let me find, because it needs to match up. What size would it be? Would it be that? Um, um, right. I actually let's have a look. Yeah, have a look. Let's have a look. Right, let's build. Where were we? Need to go. This needs to come out actually. So this one instead makes a record. It's not a gantry, is it? No. Yeah, it is. Oh, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Right, let's lay down a floor. Um, let's go back to walls. These walls need to be white. go continue with the cobble because I like the cobble. Um, well, let's do the next part of the shop, eh? Excuse me. Whoa. Been very boring with no one on today. Where is everyone? Hello there. Hey, we got someone in the chat. Whee! You're the first person. Bro, the autocorrector. Let me just get a bit hot here. So just so you know, this is my Rip Curl shop. Although it's a dinosaur logo at the moment. So I need to start the roof for this now. So I don't really know how to do the roof. It's all a bit of guesswork. And that's going to be a bit too big. I mean, that might be okay. No, I need like an in between that size. So I kind of need a roof that's not as big as that, basically. I mean, I could possibly make the roof here. And split, advance, move it, and then yeah, I mean I could do that actually. Question is modular building all that fun? I haven't played much Jurassic Revolution 3 and feel a little bit nervous about doing modular building myself. I mean, I find it fun, but then I'm quite creative as a person, and I like learning as I'm doing it. Whereas some people might find this a little bit tedious, so it's down to the individual, really. Don't like that. I think if you're not if you like someone that just likes playing, then I wouldn't even bother with this. It's not easy. So here's the first shop I built, an H&M, which is a clothing shop in the UK. If you don't know, if you're not from the UK, and here's my McDonald's, and these are all meant to link together as one connective chain. So I'm just building them separately so people can put them separately in their parks, but also use them as an actual thing in their parks as a collective, like with like a main street. That's the idea anyway. Because Steve is currently building a alpine ski resort type park with like an ice rink and all sorts of stuff like that. Oh, I just realised the floor isn't in. But once you learn the mechanics of the game, it actually becomes the first day you get used to, the first day you try these out, it's like, oh my god, you feel like you're really out of your depth. Oh, you are from the UK, fair enough. I'm from Scotland, hey. Whereabouts? So there we go. There we go. I should have done that in wood, I think, because it looks a bit too posh in white. Let me overlay that with some wood. Actually, what does the stone look like? I mean, that probably doesn't look too bad, actually. Where the hell's that gone? Oh, right there. Yeah, I think that might look. I like that. Let's duplicate that. Let's duplicate all of those. Yeah, I think that looks better now. There we go. Granted, I'm way too used to the pre-builds in previous tiles. I do know pre-builds are there to use and workshop can be helpful, though for me that just feels lazy. I'll try it out modular when I have my own time to play the game. Yet, to be honest, I have not even played the campaign yet. Now, I did play the campaign when Steve and I were lucky enough to go to Frontier and play the early chance to play the early access part of the game, which you can see one of our vlogs on the channel. But other than that, I've just been concentrating on all of the creative side of things, to be honest, mate. Because I wanted to do some like builds for a while. Played the campaign for a bit. I just wanted to get into the sandbox and see what I could do. Well, yeah, I've literally just done that myself, really, because I'm a big fan of creating stuff, and I've got a few things on the workshop already. I'll show you all the stuff that we've done ourselves. Blueprints, workshop. So my content, my uploads. So I've got the McDonald's restaurant. I've got this one, H&M. I've got the Jurassic World Grand Canyon. So you can go and visit that park and actually go and have a look around. I've got the Indominus Rex Arena, the Jurassic World T-Rex Kingdom down the bottom there, zip lining, balloon tours. I've got a lagoon, and then there's a big water. You can just about see there's a long neck down the bottom there. There's a jungle river cruise down there. And then I've got my Parasaurolophus bioluminescent cave from Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. You can actually download that to play on. You've got one that you can go and look at and one that you can actually go and play on. And then if you go into Xmas, if I type in Xmas, you should see buildings. You should see Steve's one. Let me try that. Xmas Lagoon. There you go. It's a viewing gallery that you can attach to your lagoon exhibit that's Christmas themed. So this one Steve made a few weeks ago. Yeah, so back to this. It's now daytime. Rip curl. Yeah, it's looking a bit more alpine-y now. I need to do some windows here. So this trend here needs to continue, but with like a different display in. So I go to there, put windows and doors in. How's it looking? Oh, you saw the video on that, brilliant. Thanks for checking that out. Let's change that then. Operations. Let's make the upstairs building an operations building. There you go. Let's make. Oh. Let's make this one floor 2 a bit different. Blurred blinds. Yeah, there we go. It's an office after all. We don't want to see all the light get in. Right, so back to the roof. So this roof needs to go that way. I kind of need to make like the wrong shape, really, isn't it? That's one thing about this, it's so annoying. Why can't I grab that little piece? There we go. Go for a roof. Do you want to continue the large, this style? There we go. So that needs to go like that. Yeah. They don't have already made roofs, which I think is really annoying. You know, like certain... So you can go down... There's all these different options. No, that is not what I need. It's that. You got all these, like... Look, you can make a... Let's make a roof on the floor. So... Roof. So you've got that. So that doesn't connect. That doesn't connect. That don't connect. You got that. It doesn't tell you corner eave. It doesn't tell you which ones connect to the eaves. So I would like to... Okay, so that's managed to connect in there. But again, then why can't I, like, then latch that on there to... This is the only thing about these mechanics that's really, really annoying. From group, get rid of that. Yeah, let's where have I even gone? There we go. So it's kind of what I need, isn't it? Let's get rid of these. Not easy, this. But that is kind of what I need to do. Basically, in a nutshell. Oh, as a console, Steve really struggles, to be honest. Um, yeah, this game isn't really designed for console players, to be fair. Like, I've only just, to be fair, I've not long been a PC player myself, but it's definitely suits a PC a bit better, I would say. So that basically, um, all I did on my first time on sandbox was make an ecosystem environment. Didn't even didn't end so well. Ah, so it just takes a bit of practice, to be honest. It's not the easiest thing to do. Like, I've been building on this for a while now, since it's opened, pretty much. I might. I don't know what to do. I might do that actually, and then bring this one back slightly. This is where mouse and keyboard is tends to be a lot easier. Because doing that on a analog stick would be very difficult. You know what? I'm just going to go in. I don't know why this is being a bit of a pain in the bum now. Probably better how I had it before, to be honest. There you go. Now I need to do the other roof, which needs to go that way. So I need to do roof. Oh, why? Why is that one just not connected up? That's one thing I'd wish I'd like them to do. Sort this out. But why is that just not connected? Yeah, you're right. Right. Now this hopefully will go across there like so. with great difficulty. I think that's a little bit bigger than I was hoping for, actually. So I need to do another one a little bit smaller than that. Pretty much the same. But why is it like, why is there like no intermediate? Why is it like massive or huge? You watch this not fit now. Told ya. Oh, so annoying. Okay, let's delete that. That's crap. I need one. I need another one like that. So that is what I just did, wasn't it? Or was that what I just did? I think that's what I just did, isn't it? No, that's the wrong size. That's not big enough. I just honestly think this is going to be too big, you know. I mean, it might be all right. I forgot to do the... I'll have to do some DLC there. I don't like how it does this bit here. I almost feel like it needs to be like that. I need to somehow fill that in with some... Okay, let's just see. See, from the back, it looks tense. There you go. Sorted. There we go. We sorted it. Right, now the question is now, what we need to do now is a wall. We need to continue laying these. But I don't think they're going to be the right shape. I might get away with that, you know. Oh, let's get rid of that one. Duplicate and twist. Do you know what? I think I managed to do it, you know. There you go. That's one. I'm going to do the same with this cobble. Let's go for, I'd say, where is the cobble? I'm glad you come on the stream though, Capro. You've made this a lot more entertaining for myself than so I do appreciate that. I was getting very bored on my Todd. Anyway, back to a bit of a random question. How buzzing was you for the old World Cup qualification, eh? Take you like your football. I was really pleased for you, to be fair. Even though you hate us. I actually was buzzing for Scotland. It's always going to be it's always more fun when there's home nations in the World Cup. Anyone that says it ain't is lying. Mate, see, now I don't know about you, but I am absolutely buzzing by that one. I think it looks wicked. Look at that. Nice. That's your first time. Brilliant. Well, hopefully it won't be your last and we'll see you again. Now, what we need to do now is what I need to do now is make this look a bit more festive. Ah, sorry, I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I'm sure he's absolutely ecstatic, but he's still got to be pleased for the country, even if you don't like football. First time in such a long time, regardless, really. Um, it's great. Thank you. For sure, I'm coming on another stream. Oh, good man. The next stream will probably be Steve on Thursday. I don't have a clue what he's doing. He's probably going to carry on his Jurassic World build. You can see that on the last live stream, actually, if you want to see what I'm talking about. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, that didn't go to plan. It's not what I wanted to do. Ah. Oh, of course, happy about that. I just don't pay attention to football personally. Fair enough, mate. Each to their own. Uh, what do you like then? What's your sort of thing? What you into? I'm a proper nerd. Like I play Warhammer, but I don't play 40k. I play the Middle Earth strategy game. So if you know what that is, nice. If you don't, just as nice. Why is that still highlighting that? It's really annoying. See what you do. You do that. Highlight all of these without getting the big box. Then you duplicate, bring it down onto the next one. And I don't know why it keeps doing that though. There you go, you've got some festivity going on there now. Played football like once in a life, but that was primary school. I'm just very different, like a better team terms. Play a few other games, a horror genre, and that. Same with film, sci-fi, and horror is my go-to. What's your favourite horror film? I like the Halloween films and classic sort of like franchise stuff, like Saw. That's probably the one I've seen the most. All the Saw films. My favourite though is probably, yeah, I think probably Saw is my favourite actually. I was a really big fan of the last one. I don't know if you saw it, where he has to go to Switzerland or somewhere like random, and he gets this operation on him, and it ends up the people that were doing the operation ends up being like dodgy. And also, how do you rank your Jurassic movies out of interest? I want to know if we can be friends or not. We'll have to log off in a minute though, mate. Annoyingly. As much as it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, of course. Personally, my list goes JP393, good. Jurassic World, good. Dominion, ooh. The Lost World. Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Jurassic. Really? You put Rebirth last? How comes? It's certainly not last for me. I mean, I think my. You know what? Let me go back a few. Just same. Scream is my favourite horror series. Love the series. Really excited for some film coming out. Yeah, one of my friends, Sam, from Jurassic, the Chaos Theorem team, Sam Phillips. He's got a channel called The Journeyman. He's on one of our like recommended channels. He loves horror. He's always watching Scream. He loves it. Go and check him out. Actually, he doesn't really do much for his YouTube, but he's a nice guy. Jurassic Park. Mine is probably now. My order changes a little bit. It goes JP, The Lost World, Jurassic World. Sometimes The Lost World goes first, just purely because, not because it's the best. Oh, not because it's the best movie, because you know objectively it's not. Um, but I was, how old was I? 97, 11. So I was like a prime age really to watch these films. So all the toys came out, all the merchandise. You know, like the. Do you remember the pencil cases um and like those eggs that had all the little candies inside with like the little, you got like a little toy. Like all that stuff came out around that time, and I was obsessed, loved it. So the Lost World was probably the most nostalgia for me. Um, but I would say, yeah, it probably goes Jurassic Park, The Lost World, um, Jurassic World probably, because I do absolutely love that movie, and it really like holds up so well in terms of like how it changed the franchise, I guess, a little bit, and when it brought it, I guess revamped it in a really great way. Um, then I would say Jurassic Park 3, then Fallen Kingdom, then Jurassic World Dominion. No, then Jurassic World Rebirth. No, actually, I'll take that back. So it goes Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic World. Do I like Rebirth more than Jurassic? No, Jurassic Park 3. It's got so much nostalgia for me, I can't not put it there. And then probably Jurassic World. But do I want Fallen Kingdom there? That is the question. Do I put Fallen Kingdom there? Fallen Kingdom. Possibly Fallen Kingdom, then Rebirth. Them two are going to swap around quite a fair bit to me, because I feel like Fallen Kingdom had a lot of potential to be an amazing film, and then they kind of went a little bit not how I would like, but oh well. Um, and then yeah, Rebirth, and then Dominion. I just felt a bit let down by Dominion. I think like they 4 years or something to build to make that, and it just went a little bit like meh. Like the story didn't go how I thought it was going to be. They changed Maisie's plot line. Yeah, I'll follow him. Fan of Rebirth personally. Now, what I like about Rebirth actually is the visual effects. I think they're excellent. I really liked the Jurassic Park 3 style and like Kong Skull Island. I thought that was really cool. And the sequences in the movie were great. The only thing that I don't like about Rebirth is that it has no context to like the previous films at all. So it's kind of like it's just stuck its finger up to the other three films and was like, oh well, you know. But I mean, I am a fan of continuity, but the it's so all over the place, the Jurassic continuity anyway. I mean, people have just got to let it go, I think. And just change them to red. Yeah, let's change them to red ones. Yeah, it's a bit all over the place, really, ain't it? Now, I'm just going to show you. I'm pretty much finished that building now. Let's make a blueprint. Call it Rip Curl. Rip Curl. Oh my god, where am I going? Ah. Rip Curl gift shop. That'll do. Rip Curl gift shop. No, that'd be alright. Right, if I create. I'll create blueprint for now. There you go. So if I was to go, if I go to this is how you do it. So you go to attractions, not attractions. That's not what you do. Then you go to, I think it was medium shop. No, that is not what you do. Oh, there we go. Medium shop. There it is. And you blend it in. See, then it ends up connecting to that building like so, like this. You can blend these in together. So if I wanted, I can go up to there and make it look like that's part of that, or I can bring it forward and make that wall connect together so it blends nicely. But what I would probably do is just do that there, and then all of a sudden you've got a nice little parade of shops going on, like here. Actually, let's add in a new one. So you got a guests, large amenity. There you go. This one can get added here. So you can see how it's all starting to come along now. There you go, look, got a little parade of shops going on. You want to go shopping in H&M for some clothes? Go and you go, come out, go for a cheeky McDonald's. And then you got Rip Curl. These are all custom buildings by myself. I think I'm quite happy with that. Buzzing, mate. Lovely. Anyway, get back to this before I go. Not a fan of Rebirth anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah. Where is the guy with the hat? You mean Steve, the less attractive man? He is currently streaming. Well, he was. He's not now. He was currently streaming on Gaming Isle, which is our gaming channel, our sister channel to this one. It's only a little one, but we play Fortnite quite a lot on there. So if you're interested in watching us do gaming, then head up. Well, more gaming, not Jurassic Park related. Head over to Gaming Isle. It's an orange logo, so you will see it. And anyway, I think it's in the recommended channels on our channel. Anyway, Capro says, I like Dominion. I like the plot of it. I had personally, not in a masterpiece, of course, but I think some exaggerated it for being bad. It's not bad. I just think it's just a bit, like, it's a bit soft. Like, it had so much potential to have, like, all these animals all around the world, and we didn't actually see any of them all around the world. We just see them all in Biosyn Valley. The locusts we don't see do any damage around the world, so the only threat that we ever see them is on that farm, and that's it. I mean, that was great, that was terrifying, but that's all we see of them doing the devastation. So we don't really get the concept of, you know, how much immortal peril was everybody. It didn't seem like all the dinosaurs were contained in Biosyn Valley. It seemed like, well, the film made it look like that was the case. So I mean, it just wasn't really. I just don't think it. I think that like Chaos Theory actually, as much as I'm not a huge supporter of them being canon, actually did Dominion a little bit of justice. I think. My main point for not liking Rebirth is just distorts Rex itself. Doesn't fit. Yeah, I agree with that though. The hybrids were just were stupid, were crap. They shouldn't have been in it. Like they should have kept the normal Utah Raptor thing that got killed by those. What are they called? What were they called? Mutadons. Yeah, these were weird as well. But I like the new Spinos. They were good, and I liked the Titanosaurs and the Quetzal. The Quetzals were great. I see the vision and I like it. Thank you. Odd Meanie says he's better than you. In what way is he better than me? The less attractive man, holy. Guy with a hat has a better beard. Yeah, he does have a better beard. I do think Dominion could have done stuff better, but I'm happy what it turned out to be in the end. Yeah. I think the thing is with the Dominion, I remember me and Steve going to the cinema, and we just like it finished, and we just looked at each other and was like, "What was that? That is not what we expected." I don't know. I think I was just expecting like Battle at Big Rock on like a huge epic scale, and it just didn't do that. Never mind though. It is what it is. Like we got more after. We got another Jurassic film. We've probably got more to come. No doubt. But I'm glad you like this video and this buildings and how it's coming along. It's blatantly Steve or someone or Sherry or someone. Someone's mucking around. Yeah, anyway, guys, until next time, only one thing left to say. Life will find a way.